All right, it's the clean catch position, part 8 of our series, Stop Using the Wrong Muscles in Your Olympic Lifts. Now, what's the series all about? So here's the thing. There are certain muscles that need to be off during the Olympic lifts. There are certain muscles that need to be on during the Olympic lifts. And very often when athletes are having issues with their lifts, it's the battle between these two muscles. And the thing is, the athlete's clueless about it. We don't know what we don't know. So what we're doing in this series is we're highlighting the most common misused muscles in each position and imploring you to stop using them and giving you cues and focuses that's going to help you move through it. So let's get right into it. The first muscle when it comes to the clean catch position are the arms. Now here's the thing, if we're tight and muscly arms trying to hold this bar, at our chest, we're setting ourselves up for issues. Issues in the wrist, issues in the elbows. It's gonna be painful and you're using a shitload of energy, let alone trying to set yourself up for a good jerk. Now here's what you need to be doing. You need to get those elbows through fluidly and place this bar on your shoulder rack position. That's where the bar needs to sit. Now, if you're unable to get to this position comfortably, we have a mobility issue going on, and I want you to look at a few key areas. I want you to look at the tricep, I want you to look at the lat, and the forearms. Now, most athletes go after the forearms. They all think like, oh, my forearms are so tight, I'm not comfortable in this position. Check out your tricep, check out your lat. You're gonna be a whole lot happier that you did. We need to get this elbow through quickly and fast so that bar, we can place it right on the shoulder rack, which allows a good solid core and our legs to do the work from there. Hey, just a quick interruption. I wanna tell you guys about the Sustainable Lifting Method, our new online program coming up. Now here's the thing, with Project Lift over the last 6 years, I've worked with a lot of athletes who come in and they're stuck. I call it the messy middle. You've been doing this for 1 to 5 years and you just don't know what you don't know. You're not making any more progress and typically you got some nagging issues going on. Well, here's the kicker. Those athletes learned in a way that wasn't sustainable. And that's why we put together a program that's going to show you how to build a foundation in these lifts, how to correct your lifts so that you are moving and building a sustainable foundation of growth and longevity in your Olympic lifts for as long as you choose. You'll continue to make gains, you'll continue to feel and get stronger, and you'll continue to feel great. So if this is something that interests you, it's perfect for those in the messy middle as I described, that 1 to 5 year range, and beginners. If you want to start off with a solid foundation, this will be beautiful for you. Now I'm looking for 20 people to help me out, so check out the information. I have a special offer for you if it interests you, and let's get back to this video. The second muscle I'm highlighting here in this clean catch position is our mid-back. And what I'm meaning about the mid-back is when we catch the bar and we immediately collapse in the core and then have to use the mid-back to help us keep it as we're standing up in this fight of death, hoping that something doesn't blow out of us. Now here's the kicker. Just like I said, it's a collapse in the core, right? So when we're turning that bar over, we need to respond throughout the core with pressure. You can think from a karate standpoint, martial arts standpoint, like a kia, right? We need to turn over, just like you see in martial arts. If someone's about to punch you in the stomach, what's gonna happen? What do they teach you? They teach you kia. You press force out against your abdominal wall. When you turn over a clean, you need to be doing that as well as you receive the bar and strengthening that core appropriately outside of the lifts, so that when you hit that catch position and stand up, that there is no movement in that mid-back, there is no collapse, which is gonna let your legs do all the heavy lifting. And the final muscle, which actually is more of a concept that I'm gonna mention here in the clean catch position, is what I call the grind. And what this is when we come to a dead stop in the bottom of the clean and we grind it out from there. We need to catch the bounce when we're receiving a clean, and that's gonna help us with momentum in a big way. Now there are a couple things I wanna talk about when I talk about catching a bounce. One, it is not a relaxation. So when you receive the bar, you are not relaxing to catch a bounce. And sometimes in some lifts, when we're mistimed or something else happens, we come to a dead stop. When you're at a dead stop, let yourself double bounce. Lift that butt a little bit, drop it back down, and let there be a little bit of a double bounce to help you stand up. That is going to save you a lot of energy, which is going to be very important whether you're in a weightlifting competition, CrossFit competition, or you're just trying to lift big weight. So what do you do from here? How do you fix these issues? I'll tell you exactly what we do at Project Lift. We have 3 steps. first, when an athlete comes in, we observe them. Do we see any of these issues going on? Step 2, we have a discussion. So if we see one of these issues, we go to the athlete and we ask them, are you noticing that you're doing this? Have you been taught this? Are you thinking this? What are you thinking? We have a discussion to see what is going on. Where is this movement coming from? Why are you responding in this way? And step 3, we help them understand the correction that needs to be changed. We program in what needs to be strengthened if there's an imbalance somewhere, and we get them through it, which lets their lifts go up and any nagging issues in their body go down. It is beautiful. And if you're alone on this and these are important to you and you want help, smash this discovery call button. We're going to get on a call. We're going to discuss where you've been, where you want to go, and look at ways that we can support you in going forward. It's a beautiful thing and I love to do them. So since this video has helped you and you've made it this far, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, send it forward, pay it forward to a friend that could help, and subscribe because we're getting into the jerk next week.